Always low, low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
We have flu seasons that kill people every year. If you get a little bit of notoriety this year, it seems to be a little bit worse than normal, but it can be really, really bad. It can kill up to 50,000 people a year, and we tend to forget it when the flu season is over. And we look on the social media, we'll see stories about, especially the sensational stories about young people, even teenagers, that all of a sudden die of the flu. That gets more attention, but it's happening all around us every flu season. There's two age groups. One is the very young, which is the children greater than 6 months. They have no resistance. They're just developing the resistance, and people over 65. So we got two groups of people that are considered high risk. So the interesting thing is children typically are getting their vaccines when they go see their pediatrician. The problem is older people get to make that decision, and so they may not be getting their flu shots. And those people who have weakened immunity, such as older people with other diseases, are going to tend to have a worse outcome when they get a disease such as the flu.
There's a lot of outreach to get flu shots. They seem to be readily available at most, pharmacies. Even the county comes out and does flu shots. Healthcare Partners itself has flu shots available?
We do have flu shots available. We have them in two places. One, we have them in our separate units where our assistants can give the flu shot. We also have a pharmacy inside the Healthcare Partners building that can provide the flu shots. And it's so convenient to just walk into, for instance, Smith's or to Walgreens or Walmart, to go up to the counter and say, can I get my flu shot? It's nice because some of the chain pharmacies have extra incentives for getting a flu shot. To get a shot, give a shot, they will give extra incentives to other groups of people if they are able to administer a flu shot.
And these are typically covered by your health insurance?
Usually it's a free benefit for most health insurances. So the answer is yes, but depending on your circumstances, you always ask what the price is.
So we're into the flu season. When does it typically end, and is it still a good idea to get a flu shot at this time?
Flu season starts generally when it starts to get cold, and generally decreases when it starts to get warm. The reason is that people are in groups when it's cold. They tend to congregate in buildings, and when one person becomes infected, they spread it to the other people. So we say that it's going to last at least for a few more months. We maybe reached the peak. The peak may continue for a few more weeks now. Then it's going to continue to decrease. So the flu season is still with us, and you can even get flus in the summer. As a matter of fact, that's what happened in Mexico City a few years ago. However, it's not too late to get a flu shot. So you can get them through January and even after then, depending on if we see a return of flu outbreaks in the United States.